from Patrick Lovell, Truth Bombs the Kind, and here and everywhere else until they shut me down. And if they shut me down, I'm going to be like water and try to find another pathway. And I've got so many incredible people behind me, and I got to finish off with this note. So the only reason this exists, and I'm sure that a lot of you on TikTok have been watching the name Reb W. That's a person who's in the con. She's in episode number 1. And we connected many years ago because, I was doing this documentary to try to find out, quite frankly, answer all the questions that I had. And it led me on this path where I met this woman named Becky. And when she told me her story on camera, I was amazed. It's like she had lived the exact same life I had in parallel. And ultimately, her journey led her to, she had all the evidence. She knew she had gotten set up. They had stolen her home. She had been able to prove it. She goes in front of the judge. And I mean, the amount of time and effort, it destroyed her life. It basically took her away from her friends, led to a divorce, and all the kinds of things that I'm in the midst of. And ultimately, she stood in front of the judge with all of the evidence. And she said, the judge says to her, "You're right, but there's nothing I can do about it." Think about that. This from a judge who gets paid a hell of a good salary and never gets, it works for their entire career as a judge. They're literally untouchable. She sat there and told Becky, "There's nothing I can do." This is the judge. Guys, I got evidence of literally 70,000 plus pieces of documentation fraud that led to this kind of thing. There's millions of cases on it. You want to be shocked by something. You want to be shocked by the human disaster and the toll and the horror of war and everything that led to Ukraine. And quite frankly, now that I'm on it, I'll finish off with this note. If we want to get all over Russia and Ukraine, I'd like us all to consider our relationship with Saudi Arabia and Yemen, particularly in light of 9/11. But we'll save that conversation for another day. But the long and the short of it is, guys, we had financial terrorism on the United States that destroyed the working class, that destroyed the middle class, that destroyed the African Americans. It literally destroyed everybody except the top 0.001% that puppeteered this whole thing, corrupted our government, and everybody who's been in government has been a part of it.